Yo, what's up, guys? Steven Servo here, back with another video. In today's video, I am going to replace the trackpad on a Dell 7567 gaming laptop. So, uh, just a little bit about me. I am a career IT person. I am a professional network engineer. And in the off time, I like tinkering around with PCs and fixing them. So this video I'm going to be showing you is a replacement of, like I said, the Dell 7567. And I just kind of wanted to show you guys the dedication I have to getting this out to you guys because I'm in the middle of moving for a promotion. So let me go ahead and flip this around. So don't mind the mess, but so here you'll see the setup. This mount right here is actually for a mic. It has nothing to do with I didn't have an adapter to mount this Manfrotto phone setup, and so tape and rubber band, put it right over. Mic right here, and yeah, I kind of got inspired. If I'm gonna be honest, I got my 2020 uh, results in from YouTube, and I'm glad to see that people are watching and enjoying these videos, and most of all, finding them informative. I've kind of made a choice because my job is going to be 4 on, 3 off. I mean, I'm sorry, 3 on, 4 off, and so I'm going to be creating uh, more regular YouTube videos, and I really want to give this a go. And so, if you guys wouldn't mind dropping a like and subscribing, that'd be super dope. If not, at least just a like if it helped you replace this trackpad, and tune in because here soon I am going to uh, be getting a more professional setup. It's been on my mind for a long time, and I'm going to make the investment. It's just money is very tight right now, but I like putting out these educational videos. So anyway, enjoy, guys. All right, guys. So we're down close on this Dell Inspiron 7567, and we're just going to get right into it. So the tools you're going to need is some type of screwdriver with a Phillips one and a Torx bit. I believe this is a Torx 6. Don't quote me on that. I dropped all of my bits out of the holder, and so I don't actually know which one it is, but it's somewhere in there. So I'm also wearing some gloves just to protect the electronics. I'm going to be using a spudger to pick at certain things, especially the ribbon cable connectors, just to pop them up. Maybe pry this backing off a little bit, but for the most part, you could probably use any type of pick. And yeah, so I'm also going to be using some angled tweezers just to get at some of those screws that are back in there. It's just easy to kind of snatch them up. And then, of course, the replacement trackpad. All right, guys. So let's get started. We're just going to start here by taking off this back screw. There's only one on the back here. And pop this up. I've opened this thing so many times that it just pops up. I'm actually going to need to put some tape in it, some double-sided tape to keep it down. But they actually, all of them pop up easy. So this thing was worked on heavy before I even got it. So the last owner couldn't fix it, and so I did. Anyway, so now that we got that top off, I'm just going to go ahead and flip this around for ease of working. and let's go ahead and see if we can get you guys a little bit closer. There we go. All right. So back down here, this is where you're going to need to go ahead and there's in mine there's two Phillips because I have one replacement. This is a Phillips though anyway, so you'll need your Phillips here. If you guys see where I'm talking about, right down here, that requires the Phillips. I usually have this magnetized. There we go. And make sure you keep your screws obviously separated out. And I believe this is where my nope. Okay. And just give me a second, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. So this is where I have my replacement Phillips. If the battery hasn't been replaced, it's probably going to just be a Torx bit. So, all right, now I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the Torx. I'll just start down here in the corner. There we go. I usually have this thing a little more magnetized just to catch those. This is one of those ones where I'm going to go ahead and just take it out with the tweezers. It's a pain in the butt. Oh, come on. Don't embarrass me. All right. I mean, if you really have to. I can't really look down close right now because the camera's right over it. All right, anyway. Screw it. We'll get it when it comes out. And I've already taken out that. So I'm just going to go around, make sure that I've gotten everything, which I have. And besides that one, which I just need to watch out for. All right. So we're going to go ahead and pry this up. See if it'll come up or... Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Stupid me. Like I said, I can't get super close because I have the camera right overhead, so I couldn't see this one. Now this one, you need to be very careful with because back over in here is a little void. And so I'm just going to be real careful here. And go ahead and just grab that with the tweezers. All right, I already had this ribbon cable disconnected, but normally it's down under in here. And so you just need to take your spudger and kind of pry it up, pop it out. All right. Now this is a little tricky here because if you see down here, this will hit this little siding, and there's two little U-shaped pins that go down in here. So you kind of gotta finesse it a little bit. All right, so I'm actually not gonna disconnect the battery because this is a pain in the ass, and if you see how much that moves, and so I don't even want to chance it. I don't really need to worry about it too much because I'm just gonna set it over here to the side. There's no electronics. All right, hope you guys can see okay. See what would happen if I go up real close. There we go. All right. So here's where I'm going to take my spudger. In your case, use whatever you like. And you see that? See that little black clip? I'm just going to pop that up and apply a little pressure back on it and pull up. And now, one thing you got to worry about, there's a little bit of tape down here. It shouldn't be too strong. Just kind of work that out of there. Should be nice and easy. Oh, well, pulled out the ribbon cable, but that's okay. because this was up, so I wasn't forcing on anything, so that's fine. And I'm just gonna try to tuck this the best I can over here. I'm not really too worried about it. I'll work around it. All right, so these are the 4 screws you're gonna take out. These are Phillip. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch back over to Phillips. And I'm one taking this, guys, because the UFC's on. I want to watch the fights, and I also want to be able to use my laptop. So it was a compromise. And so I'm going to go ahead and take out these screws. They're real tiny. Now, usually there's another, there is another piece of tape, piece of like braided tape. The owner before peeled that off, but that's can be kind of a pain in the ass to get to, just so you know. Make sure you keep your screws separated. I know I already said that, but you won't know how many times people bust up their laptop because they put the wrong screw in the wrong hole, so to speak. All right. So now that we got all this moved out of the way, all I'm going to do here is I'm going to make sure this is a little bit better secured, right? Because what we're going to do now is let's go back out. We're going to lift this laptop up slightly. You're going to put your hand underneath. You're just going to push up, okay? Go ahead and pull that out. And that is not good because my laptop's on. How embarrassing. All right, hey guys, a little word of advice. Check your shit before you continue. Excuse my language. That was kind of stupid. Of course, I'm not really touching anything electrical, but still, it's not the point. Make sure your stuff's turned off. It's real stupid, and you know, even when you're seasoned and you've done this a while, those are the kind of mistakes that can cost you. So anyway, lesson learned. I'm not going to reshoot it and act like I don't make mistakes. So I think this is the funnest part. So let's do this together. I'm going to go ahead and peel off this sticky tape. Of course, this sticky tape's more of a pain in the ass, but that does sound good, right? I'm going to put it up next to the speaker. Tight. All right, let's get this stupid thing out of the way. All right, so same position. Back down. I'm just going to lift this up. I'm going to slide that down in there. And hopefully just drop it on in. Well, please tell me this is. All right, so we got to use a little finesse here. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Place your hand down under here. And keep this up close to this metal here. And kind of just guide it with your the bottom of your hand, kind of guide it on up. Oh, cable is in the way. These things are pretty tough. Don't worry about it too much. Okay, so now it's back down in place. A few mistakes made, but hey, nothing's damaged. So go ahead and set that back down. And I'm going to go ahead and put the screws back in first before we reattach this, just because it's a little bit easier to get to. Now this can be a pain in the ass with gloves, and hopefully I could be on my surgical precision game. but you kind of get the point there. I'm doing the middle one for no particular reason, but I am going to space it out. I'm going to do this last one next. There we go. I'm not going to tighten it down all the way, guys. Just enough to get all 4 of them in, and then we'll do a round of tightening, just a little tiny turn. Now with these, if you guys have worked with electronics, you know magnetizing these tips with a magnetizer can be very helpful and useful. So I suggest doing it. Makes it a lot easier to work with these. If not, you can use pliers. Not pliers, tweezers. So now I'm just gonna tighten down, and just go through and tighten all these guys. All right, so if you haven't been under this more than, I would say, once, right, this sticky tape will probably still be good. I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe off some of these smudges here. I'm gonna go ahead and put this actually I'm gonna take my smudging tool and go ahead and show you guys again. Just lightly pull up. And this is just a little bit of finessing. So let's get you back up close. See how close we can get you. Come on, focus for these people. All right. So I'll do my best to show you. Flash budger. On either side of here, there's these little clips. And this blue cable needs to actually go under those right there. So it takes a little bit of finessing to get it right. And then I just, the camera keeps getting in my way, but it's okay. Eventually you'll get it in there. All right, that's the end game. And then I just kind of pull my finger back on it. These rubber gloves are good for that. And let's go ahead and just close that up. And now there should be a piece of double-sided tape back here to where you can re-sticky that guy on in there. All right. So there we have that. I'm kind of a little bit anal about that, but anyway, battery will hold it back into place. So now we're just going to want to, let's take you guys back up, swing the battery back around. I'm sure by this point, you guys get it, but in case you want to sit, watch this, keeping this cable in, can be a little bit of a pain. So let's make sure we bring it back to the way it should be, because we need all that extra room we can get to get this guy back in here. So it kind of goes up at an angle, and this will kind of slide on it, but this cable is strong enough to withstand that. So anyway, go ahead and clip that back down in there. See here if I'm happy with that. All right, I just did some personal, retentive stuff that you guys probably didn't need to see. But after you drop this battery back in, you know what to do. Just screw these back in, put the lid on, and close it up, turn it around, give it a test. If you guys do have any issues with any of this, let me know in the comments. Other than that, you guys should be good to go. Anyways, guys, I'm Steven Servo. I am a network engineer by trade and a PC fanatic. Love tinkering with them, and do have some professional experience while in IT doing computer repair. So take that for what it's worth. I don't want to see you guys break your stuff. If you're not comfortable with it, don't do it. Pay a repairman. Like I said, this was just to kind of show you guys if you guys were going to, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and I appreciate you viewing, and I hope it helped. Peace out, guys.